Back to Simrai Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to go about this particular dress on the thumbnail. This is a subscriber's request and I decided to make this video to show you how to go about it. So I'll be drafting this on a small scale drafting to explain how you can sew this dress. So I have my plain pattern paper right here, and in my plain pattern paper here I want to create my border lines. Okay, so and these border lines I have, that is where my buttons will be installed, as you can see on the thumbnail right there. And this is my shoulder line right here. So the first I will do is create the border lines before we impute the vertical lines. So I've created my border line. So this is my button allowances. That is 1 inch for button, and this is my shoulder allowance. So the required measurements we need here, the required vertical measurements we need here are chest line and the full length. This is actually a maxi dress, but then I can just create waistline. Okay, so let us do a chest line and do a waistline and then have the full length of this dress. Okay, so this line I've made here is my chest line, and of course you know how to get your chest line. Your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. okay, so with that formula you'll be able to get your chest line. Okay, so next I'm going to impute is my natural neckline, and my natural neckline I'm using my bust divide by 12. So whatever thing you have on your bust divide by 12, simply add it up as I've added right now and create your natural neckline. So next is going to be my shoulder divide by 2. Okay, my shoulder divide by 2, I'll drop by 1 inch for my armhole. I'll take back my shoulder measurement divide by 2. What I have here, I'll place it back on my chest line. So once that is done, I'm going to take it back and find the mid armhole to get my armhole. Okay, so the midpoint of 5.5 is 2.75 according to my small scale measurement. Then from here I go in by 0.75. so I'll take it back there and I'm going to take my bust measurement. Okay, so I'm going to make use of because there's no shape to this dress. So if your hip is 46, simply divide 46 by 12. By 4. If you divide 46 by 4, whatever thing you have on your hip, please add it on the chest line. Add it on the waistline. So I'm taking the same, this is my waistline. I'm taking the same hip measurement divided by 4 on the chest line. Hip measurement divided by 4 on the waistline. Hip measurement divided by 4 on the hem line. Okay, and then you draw a straight line to it. Like I actually said, there is no shape to this dress, so we take it as straight as it is. Then you'll be connecting your armhole. So I want you to note that the bust area of this armhole is actually big. There's no shape to it. So you are not going to make use of your round bust measurement on the chest line. We are using a hip measurement divided by 4 on the chest line. So you will have that freeness or ease to that dress, as you see right there on the thumbnail. Then concerning the armhole, whatever your armhole, your sleeve drafting is, please find out what inches your hip has added to your armhole and increase your sleeve accordingly. I believe you understand what I mean. Okay, all right, so now we'll now come over to create the gathers. Okay, all right, so it's time for us to start our slash and spread, so we'll be able to get what we have on the gathered area. So the gathered area of this dress, simply take the measurement from your shoulder, your under bust. So if this is my under bust, I'm going to rule a line on my under bust point. So this is my under bust point, and this is the center front. Okay, so I'm going to take my bust pan. Okay, so if my bust pan is 4 inches, I'll add 0.5 to it. If it's 3.5 inches, I'll add 0.5. So whatever your bust pan is, add 0.5 to it, and whatever measurement you have right there, bring it down right here, and then you rule a straight line across. Can you see that? So I'm going to slash and spread these parts to form my gathers. Okay, I'm slashing and spreading. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 slash lines. So I'm going to cut right now, so I'll be able to slash and spread. So concerning the neckline, okay, we have a collar neckline. I have a detailed video on how to make a perfect collar on this channel. So you can check it out by browsing down the channel to check out how to fix your collar. So the collar is going to be fixed on your natural neckline. So let me cut the pattern. So the pattern we have right here, you'll be using exactly what we have here for your back. Okay, unless you want to have these gathers for your back, then it means what you are using in the front, you also use it at the back. But I want you to note that the difference between the back and the front is that the front has button, the back is on fold. Okay, and the neckline for the front is deeper, and the back will be higher at 1 inch. That is the difference. So whatever pattern we are making here right here, people, that is what you are using. So I'm cutting this way. Remember, this is our button allowance. So I'll just cut what I have on this, and this is it. This is our button allowance, as you can see right here. So I'm just pretending folding it in. By the time we create our back button, it overlaps for us, and that is that. Okay, all right, so I'm going to cut to slash and spread. I'm cutting from here to here. Okay, so if I cut from here to here, I'm going to separate, slash and spread as much as I want my gathers to be right on this dress. So I'm going to slash and spread. Okay, so I'll quickly slash and spread it now and gather it back to this place for you to see.